Hi everybody, welcome back to Cat's Book Nook. Today is February 18th and it's Sunday, so that means weekly wrap-up video. Yay! So I'm currently in California for the next 4 months, as I've mentioned already several times. Behind me, these are the books that I brought with me. So, got a full shelf, half a shelf, and another half a shelf. That does not include the books that are sitting on the floor next to me that I'm about to tell you guys about today. So, this week I got through 5 books, 4 audio, I think it's 4 audio, and 1 physical book just because I've been on the road since Wednesday, and yeah, that's how it worked out. So, with that, what I read this week was handy dandy phone. I'm not sure about the glare that's going to come off of this, so give me a minute. So I finished Full Moon by Jim Butcher. It's the second book in his Harry Dresden Files series. It was actually pretty good. I kind of liked that one better than I liked the first book. So I'll be interested to see what happens with the third book, which is currently on hold through Overdrive. Finished Silverborn by Patricia Briggs. This is the 5th book in the Mercy Thompson series. Not bad. It was actually a very interesting take, and it delved more into the world of Fae than what her other books had delved into. You finally see the relationship between Mercy and Adam, spoiler alert, unfold a little bit more, and sort of see the resentment of pack members that thought he should have picked somebody else. Also finished The Lovely Bones by Alice Sebold. This one was different. Not my normal book, but I did enjoy it. And I finished Devil in the White City by Erik Larson. I had to take this one via screenshot off the computer because the Wi-Fi here is a little bit weak. So, can't have phone and internet at the same time. It's a little weird, but working on it. So, and then the last physical book that I finished this week was Marked in Flesh by Anne Bishop. This is the 4th book in the other series. The 6th book comes out next month. I want to say March 6th. So I'm hoping I can find a bookstore that will have that book so I can finish the series as it is right now. So, or as it will be in like 2 weeks. So, currently listening to Boundary Crossed by Melissa Olson. This is the first book in her Boundary series. There's 3 books in that series. She does a lot of trilogies. So, with Boundary Crossed, you're introduced to Lex Luthor, whose real name is Allison, but she prefers to go by Lex. She's an army person who doesn't know that she's a supernatural. So, and then her niece, you find out that her twin sister is dead. But you also find out that there's something interesting about her niece in the fact that all the vampires in town seem to want the kid. So it's an interesting kind of, how does Lex prevent Charlie from being taken? So I've read it before, so far so good. So while I'm cross-stitching and BSing today, I will be listening to Boundary Crossed. I started Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone last night before bed, just because I wanted something that I knew that I would enjoy, and as you can see, I brought all 7 books. So I'm going to try to get through this series while I'm here. So, good start. And then Etched in Bone by Anne Bishop. This is the 5th book in the series that I am like 20 pages into it. No, not even that. 9 pages into it. And I wanted something different. Mostly because, so, funny story. Mostly, I started that book Friday night at the hotel in Nevada. And the management gave my hotel room key to someone else. So as I'm in the room trying to sleep, because I don't want to read any more of that book right now. As I'm in the hotel room trying to sleep, somebody tries to open the door because they don't know that somebody else is in there. It was a weird experience. It had never happened to me in the 30 years that I've been around. So it was weird and not in a great way. So I haven't gotten any further because of that whole situation. So, new books this week. Yeah. So, I love my friend in Lincoln. I stopped there on the way out here so that way I could kind of hang out with him for a few hours. And he took me to the bookstore. The bookstore owner was fabulous. And I have the bookmark, but I don't remember what the name of the store is. Otherwise, I would definitely give a shout out because she was fantastic. Wonderful lady. 2 cats. 1 cat was sitting in the window when we got there, and big dude. Just friendly, fluffy, really super cute. So I picked up 2 books there. And those 2 books were Dragon Tears by Dean Koontz, which I love. I think this is the only book of his that I actually really enjoy. And then The City of Bones by Cassandra Clare. I want to try to read this because I want to understand what's going on with the Lady Midnight and Dark Artifices series. So, figured I would start this one and hopefully understand what's going on with everything. So, I have watched the TV show. I don't like it. So, I'm hoping that this is not comparable to that. Also, before I left, Ray let me go to Books A Million in Arundel Mills and spend like $10. So at both stores, I spent $10 or less. Yeah. So I picked up The Joy Luck Club by Amy Tan, which I've been trying to read for a while, for $5. Thought that was cheaper. Anyway, but I've started it. It's gonna take forever to finish it, so we will see how far I get into this one, or if I just wait and read that when I get home. I mean, 60 books is a lot of books to get through in the next 4 months, or try to get through in the next 4 months. And then I picked up The Queen of Hearts by Colleen Oakes for $4. I have tried to read this. This was one of the first Kindle Unlimited books that I picked up, and I never finished it. So I want to finish it so I can get to the second book, which is also available in hardcover. And the cover for that is really pretty too. So, I mean, the artwork on that, it's just, I liked it. Went to Dollar General and picked up The Rise and Fall of Great Powers by Tom Rachman. Not sure how you say his last name. Also not entirely sure what this book is about, so it'll be interesting to kind of see where this book goes. Alright, and then audiobooks. Audiobooks this week that I picked up are 1+1 by JoJo Moyes came in via Overdrive, so I'm going to listen to that at some point. The Haunting by Shirley Johnson. Picked this up because I finished Silver Borne, and none of my holds on Overdrive came through, except 1+1. And then I also picked up The Tragedy Paper by Elizabeth Laban? Not sure how you say her last name. But The Tragedy Paper I really want to get to because it is supposed to be about, I think it's about a kid who helps write some papers, or he finds some papers. I really don't remember what it's about. But it's supposed to be really good. So those are the new books, the red books, and the currently reading books. The returned books I don't have, obviously, because I returned them. But all the library books that I talked about in the library to be read list before I left that I hadn't finished got returned. So I will leave the list for those in the description box below, like I normally do with all of my other books. And I'm sorry, my personality is like tanked today, and I'm not sure how the audio quality on this is going to go. So, first tester video in California. I hope you guys have a wonderful week. If you are getting snow, please be careful out there because it is supposed to be a mess, especially like upper Northwest and kind of upper plains. I know Maryland got snow yesterday, so Ray was showing me pictures of it yesterday. And if you're on my Instagram, I posted some really nice pictures of the drive out here, and I'm about to post some more as soon as I'm done posting this video. So with that, hope you guys have a wonderful day, have a wonderful week, and I will talk to you guys on Wednesday. Bye.